James Shelby here, Shelby Sold Real Estate Team right here in the Temecula and Murrieta Valley. And over the past couple years, unless you've been living under a rock, you've seen that the housing market has exploded and prices shot way up. But now things are starting to slow down a little bit. Things have cooled down, interest rates have gone up quite a bit, and that's really cooled down demand. So we're gonna check out some spots, some of the top neighborhoods in the area where I think you should really try to get your foot in the door, so to speak, now that prices have softened a little bit before we see another boom, whenever that might be. We definitely know that at some point that will happen again. But we're gonna take a look at the top neighborhoods that are definitely more affordable now than they were 6 months or even 12 months ago. And I'm gonna walk you through some of my favorites. These are places where you can get a good deal, whereas 6 months ago you really couldn't. So I will walk you through those right now. If you need anything, if you're thinking about moving to Temecula, Murrieta in the next 60, 90, 365 days, anytime soon, give me a call, reach out. All my information is below. So we're gonna start off with a neighborhood that's actually located in Murrieta, and this is a newer neighborhood. Most of these homes were built in the later 2000s, and we're gonna start off in Spencer's Crossing. A lot of these homes were built in 2017, 18, 19. You can find a home in this area. Before, a lot of these homes were selling over 700,000 range. A lot of what we're gonna focus on now is homes that are under $700,000 in these areas. So like I said, the first one we're going to focus on, Spencer's Crossing. You can get a home there, a really nice newer home above 2,000 square feet for around that mid to higher $600,000 range. What type of properties here do we get? We're looking at properties like this one here, built in 2019. Roughly 2,500 square feet, really nice looking home with solar, beautiful, practically brand new inside. And Spencer's Crossing it's a master plan community. They've got pools, they've got parks, they've got everything you could want. And the HOA is not too bad. We're gonna take a look and see. HOA for this community right here is 120 bucks a month. So you get a lot of different things, a lot of different amenities for just 120 bucks a month. The next neighborhood that I think you should check out, again, all the neighborhoods we're gonna check out in Temecula, Murrieta is where you can get a home for under $700,000, over 2,000 square feet, and we're talking about single family homes. We're not talking about condos, we're talking about actual homes. The next neighborhood we're gonna take a look at is Temecula Hills, and this is located over in Temecula, and in this neighborhood it's situated where there is a golf course, there's pools. This is another master plan community, and it's located in kind of the heart of Temecula. It's not on the south side, not on the north side, it's right off of Rancho Cal. And you're gonna find these homes were a little bit older, but again, now we're in Temecula, where Temecula is a little bit higher price point than Murrieta. You can find one of these homes somewhere between 2,000, 3,000 square feet for that mid $600,000 range. Now, again, these homes are built in the 90s. Some of them were built in the early 2000s, but you're gonna have a lower tax rate here than you would in Spencer's Crossing. And if we can take a look at a couple of them here, just to give you an idea. Again, this is a golf course community in the middle of Temecula, and you can take a look at some of these homes that you can get over there. Again, you're gonna be talking about somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 square feet. You've got one here listed at $699, 2,700 square foot home. Been on the market for 30 days. A little bit older style homes, but again, you're in the heart of Temecula, and you've got an HOA at Temecula Hills that's about 100 bucks a month. The next neighborhood that I would say is a great community, located more in the South Temecula area. We're going to talk about Wolf Creek. Again, this is another neighborhood where you can find homes that are going to be under that $700,000 mark. If you take a look at this home right here, again, Wolf Creek, like most communities in Temecula, is a master planned community. You've got all the amenities you could want. You've got parks, you've got the pools, you've got the walking paths, you got everything. Here's a home that's just under 2,100 square feet, $670,000 home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. Been on the market there for about 30 days. So all of these homes that I'm talking about, again, these are all going to be over 2,000 square feet. So we're not talking about tiny little homes. A lot of these homes 6 months ago, you couldn't touch them for under $700,000. We're going to go over to another community that I live in. We talk about this community quite a bit, but Harveston. A couple months ago, you couldn't really touch something for under 700,000 was really tough to find, and if you could find something at that price point, it was a much smaller home. Now you're able to go in and get something for a little bit more of a reasonable price. There's not a lot available, but there's a couple under 700,000. And here's one of them right now. This is a 2,100 square foot home, and you can see here this property is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, really nice. A lot of the homes in Harveston were built in kind of the mid 2000s, so I'd say anywhere from like 2003 on up to 2012. If you take a look at this neighborhood, this is a pretty cool area. I know my family loves living here. There's a big lake in the middle of the community. You've got swimming pools, you've got walking paths. Again, your HOA is going to be right around that $100 a month range. This one here, $96 a month. Another community more south in Temecula, and this is going to be the last community we're going to focus on, is going to be Paseo del Sol. This is down here near Highway 79. Again, in the South Temecula area, the more you go south, you're going to find that a lot of the homes are going to start being a little more on the pricier side, because the closer you get to San Diego, the more desirable it seems like the homes start to be. So you've got a few homes available under that $700,000 range in Paseo del Sol. Paseo and Paloma are two communities that are right next to each other. Paloma del Sol is actually a little bit older, and you can see here the homes are built in the late 90s, mid to late 90s. Some of them have been redone inside, some of them are still original, but you're going to be getting closer to that really desirable area of Temecula, the south side. And if you commute to San Diego or Carlsbad or anywhere south, you're probably going to want to be in these neighborhoods here. So you've got Paloma del Sol, and then you've got Paseo del Sol. Paseo del Sol is a little bit newer, so you're going to find the homes in Paseo del Sol are going to be built in that newer, later 2000s. And both of these communities, again, have pools, walking paths, everything that you could need to enjoy your life when you're not at work, or even if you work from home, you're still going to be able to enjoy all those amenities. So these are some of the neighborhoods that you can still, or rather now, can get a home under $700,000, whereas 6 months ago, 12 months ago, that just wasn't really feasible. Now, the market's still holding strong. I mean, the inventory is still somewhat limited, but options are really starting to open up. So if you have been on the fence about buying something in Temecula because you were getting beat out on your offers, or you just weren't finding what you were hoping you would find within your budget or the price range that you're looking in, now is an opportunity to get out there and start taking a look, because what we're seeing is some of the sellers are offering buyer incentives. We're seeing some homes that are sitting on the market a little bit longer, and we're seeing some of these more desirable communities start to open up affordability wise, to where, like I said, it just wasn't feasible to try to get in these neighborhoods 6 months ago with all the demand. So with all that being said, again, if this video brought you some value, or you need something from me, feel free to reach out. If you could do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you need anything, all my information is below. I've got a ton of information about the community, a bunch of links, everything you could need to know about Temecula. And if you don't see it there, feel free to reach out and I'll answer all your questions. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.